Hey guys, welcome to the Reparenting Daily podcast, your free daily guide for inner child healing and repairing your relationship with yourself. This podcast helps you establish a consistent reparenting routine and is divided into 3 sections. The first is a daily reading, the second is a discussion of that reading, followed by suggested journal prompts, and the last section is a peaceful binaural beats meditation for closing. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from whenever and wherever you're joining us. I'm so glad that you can join us today on this journey of healing, self-expression, and growth. If this is your first time, welcome. As a celebration of recently passing episode 500, I've opened up a free membership tier for our Patreon community. And this is so that you can access additional resources as well as join our weekly Zoom support calls for free. I understand that there's a lot going on in the world right now, and I know that so many people are really struggling. And so my hope with this is to encourage others to take up the serious work of reparenting and to offer a free community where people can do that. I'd also like to thank everyone who's been along for the journey so far. We've passed episode 550 and continuing beyond. And so this is just a reminder to you all that this is a free podcast, but if you'd like to support the project, you can purchase the Reparenting Daily Journal where you can follow us along all year. This 333-page journal gives you extra insight and resources for each week and also provides space for you to keep your notes. Another way to support the podcast is to purchase the Fairy Tales for Reparenting series, volumes 1 through 3. This collection organizes famous and obscure fairy tales from around the world into 3 phases of the hero's journey, from beginning, middle, to end. While you may think that fairy tales are for kids, I'd like to challenge you. These stories contain profound truths and lessons carried down over centuries that we can use in our own reparenting journeys. It's a fun way to reconnect with your inner child. Each volume comprises 10 fairy tales. Each volume also contains an analysis section that helps you dive deeper into the message, as well as journal prompts with space for you to keep your notes. Lastly, you can also support this podcast by taking a paid Patreon subscription, by purchasing some of the books that are available on Amazon, or by donating on Buy Me a Coffee. You can find all this information on the Support Us section on the website. Thank you again for your time. And so now with these announcements out of the way, let's dive into today's practice. Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be continuing with the article from yesterday, and that is entitled, Recognizing Patterns in Behaviors in Relationships, A Path to Healthier Connections. Today we're going to be reading the second half of this, and just as a reminder also, we're in January still, and the theme is self-awareness and self-reflection. We're in week 4. It's actually the last day of week 4 and the last day of January, so congratulations. And I hope you've had a good month. And the theme for this last week has been recognizing patterns of behavior. Breaking unhealthy patterns. Once you've identified the patterns in your relationship, the next step is to work on breaking any unhealthy dynamics that may be holding you back. This process requires commitment, communication, and often a willingness to make changes in your behavior. Number 1, acknowledge the pattern. The first step in breaking an unhealthy pattern is to acknowledge that it exists. This means taking responsibility for your role in the pattern and recognizing how it impacts your relationships. Number 2, communicate openly. Discuss the pattern with your partner in a non-confrontational way. Focus on how the pattern affects the relationship rather than placing blame. Use I statements to express your feelings and concerns. Number 3, set new intentions. Work together to set new intentions for your relationship. This might involve establishing new ways of communicating, resolving conflicts, or balancing responsibilities. Make a commitment to practicing these new behaviors consistently. Number 4, seek professional help. If you find it challenging to break a pattern on your own, consider seeking the guidance of a therapist or a counselor. Professional support can provide you with tools and strategies to create lasting change. And number 5, practice patience and persistence. Changing long-standing patterns takes time and effort. Be patient with yourself and your partner as you work through the issues and towards healthier dynamics. Create small wins and victories along the way and remain committed to your growth. Fostering positive patterns. While breaking negative patterns is important, it's equally crucial to foster positive patterns that support the health and happiness of everyone in your relationship. These patterns, positive patterns, can be the foundation of a strong and resilient partnership. Number 1, express appreciation regularly. Make a habit of expressing gratitude and appreciation for your partner. Small gestures of kindness and acknowledgement can strengthen your bond and create a positive feedback loop. Number 2, prioritize quality time. Establish a pattern of spending quality time together, whether it's through regular date nights, shared interest, or simply being present with each other. Consistent time together helps maintain connection and intimacy. Number 3, practice active listening. Develop a pattern of truly listening to your partner without judgment or interruption. Active listening fosters understanding, empathy, and emotional closeness. Number 4, encourage open communication. Create a safe space for open and honest communication in your relationship. You encourage your partner to share their thoughts and feelings and be willing to do the same. Number 5, support each other's growth. Establish a pattern of supporting each other's personal growth and development. Celebrate each other's achievements and encourage one another to pursue goals and dreams. The conclusion: the path to healthier relationships. Recognizing and addressing patterns in behavior is a powerful tool for enhancing the quality of your relationships. By becoming aware of the dynamics that shape your interactions, you can make intentional choices to break unhealthy patterns and cultivate more positive ones. Ultimately, the effort you invest in recognizing and transforming patterns in your relationship can lead to deeper understandings, greater emotional intimacy, and a more fulfilling connection with your partner. Through self-awareness, open communication, and a commitment to growth, you can create relationships that thrive on mutual respect, love, as well as support. Thank you, and that's a reading for today. I would also just like to direct you to the article, because at the end of this article, there's a lot of resources that can be very helpful if you found this interesting and would like to go deeper. You can also find out more information about the founders of the Sweet Institute. Welcome back, guys. Today's reading moves from awareness into action. Once a pattern is seen, it doesn't magically dissolve, even though we might wish. It asks for ownership instead. The core message is blunt but empowering, oh so empowering. You can't break a relational pattern without acknowledging your own role in it. Stepping outside of victim consciousness, recognizing your power. Not in a way that's self-blaming, but in an ungrounded way. This is partly mine, and therefore I have power here. Change started the moment responsibility replaces reaction. The reading also makes clear that communication is the pivot point. Unhealthy patterns thrive on silence, blame, and assumption. Breaking them requires conversations that are direct but non-accusatory. Naming impact instead of attacking character. Setting new intentions together turns relationships from reactive battlegrounds into a collaborative system or process or experience. And when patterns are deeply entrenched, seeking professional help isn't a failure, it's strategy, it's support, it's taking care of yourself. Just as important, the piece emphasizes that growth isn't only about dismantling what's broken. It's about installing healthier defaults. Appreciation, quality time, and active listening, as well as mutual encouragement, aren't nice extras. They are patterns that must be practiced consistently to take root. Relationships don't change through insight alone, they change through repetition. When you rehearse together, what you rehearse together, becomes the relationship experience. As we go to the journal prompts for today, number 1, what healthy pattern do you now see clearly but might have minimized or normalized before? Number 2, what new intention or behavior would directly interrupt that pattern if practiced consistently? And number 3, which positive pattern, appreciation, listening, quality time, support, would most strengthen your relationships right now. That's it for today. As always, thanks for being here. Take care of yourself, and please do be well. Welcome back. Now, this is the third and final section of the daily podcast. This is your silent meditation. Please find a place where you can be comfortable and undisturbed, where you can relax and spend some time with yourself for this 10-minute silent meditation. You can choose to be sitting, standing, lying down, or in whatever position makes you comfortable today. Just take some time to listen to yourself. Next, be sure that you are taking some time to be with your breath to connect with your body. Don't be disturbed or overwhelmed by your thoughts. Simply allow them to pass. Just observe them. Do not engage with your thoughts. Only be mindful of them passing as if they are drifting down a river. Use this time to connect with yourself. Whatever time of day you are listening to this, Namaste.